And we're back here at the Stock Recap Show. It is 8 November 2024, and I'm super excited to be here today. Got a really exciting episode this Friday. I don't know if I've ever even done a recap show on actual Friday, but their markets are about to open. It's almost 9:30, so we're going to check out some live market action, okay? And Tesla is still killing it, in case you're wondering, okay? But before we get into it, super important disclaimer here. All these videos are intended for educational purposes only, okay? Please trade at your own risk. One in three traders loses 90% or more. Most traders lose money, and most money managers underperform the broad markets, okay, like the indexes. So let's get into it. And we got a high fly ball, and it is out of here. Okay, so today's home runs so far look to be LICY, INDI, EMKR. Okay, and we're going to pull up these charts right here, right after we look at the bout to breakouts. FIVN, SEZL, and PRCH. PRCH is the only bout to breakout stock that we actually did buy this morning, so it looks really good. If you are interested in making a trade today, PRCH might be your trade, okay? But remember, trade at your own risk. And we own a couple of these stocks from before. Okay, TVGN. I know I closed a large portion of my trade, but I'm still holding a tiny percentage of TVGN and IBRX. Same thing. Closed out most of it, but still holding a little bit of it. Okay. Now let's look at the IR list. MRVI down 37%, EVH down 37%. AGL down 32%. Okay, so not everything in this market's up. Some things are getting killed. Okay, so probably best to avoid these laggers today. In next week's scouting report, markets are closed on Monday. Happy Veterans Day, everyone. November 13th, we got the CPI, and November 14th, we got the PPI. Now let's look at some of the charts, and we are in the live market action here, okay? So a lot of these things are moving right now. So CLICY was the leader, and it's already down a lot from the highs, okay? INDI looks good. It had a huge gap and now it's running. Okay, so we're looking at this live market action. It opened at 465 and now it's already over 5. This looks good. Okay. I did not trade this and I'm not really all that interested, although it does appear to be moving higher, which is a great sign. Okay, so we're gonna come back to this at the end of the show. Maybe it'll be at 6 by then. We don't know, but we can zoom down to the 5 minute candlesticks, which are pretty reliable. Okay. Now let's go to the bout to breakouts. EMKR. This was a leading gapper and it's pretty flat on the open. Okay. Let's look at the volume. There is significantly high relative volume. They did have a merger agreement. Okay. I'm just not super interested in this. Especially now that it's not moving at all. SEZL was also a leading gapper. This is in the 300 range. Okay, so probably not a stock I'm gonna trade. I'm more to the low kind of penny stock areas. Okay, FIVN looks good. It was a leading gapper. It's up big on earnings. I'm just once again not all that interested. Let's look at the volatility here. Okay, so it only moves about 5% per day. We're looking for a little more volatility than that. PRCH looks great. This is the best number one stock. It might even be Friday's trade alert. Okay, I don't give away those secrets very often on these stock recap shows, but this does look really good, and I would be surprised if it's not the alert, especially if it's holding up at the end of the day. Okay, so it opened at 280 and now it's already at 320. Yeah, this is a stock to buy. Okay, I didn't know what it was going to do at the open. Okay, so the markets just opened, and you were live with me 3 minutes ago when the markets opened. Okay, so I did not know what this was going to do. It's already up huge on the day. This is something that you want to track today if you are trading and in the trading room, then you're definitely seeing this pop up on the screeners, okay? GCT was a stock that I did want to highlight as well. It wasn't a huge gapper, but I do like the chart pattern. I do like the earnings, okay? If you look at the earnings, it crushed earnings and also surprised pretty big on revenue, which I like when companies surprise on revenue. So that's exciting. And then the laggers, these are not looking good, okay? MRVI. But once again, this is a pretty strong bull market, so I'm not necessarily going to short or buy puts to any of these stocks here. I just want to highlight that there is a big risk when you're trading in the open markets. Okay, you could lose 32% overnight, or some of our trades have been down 80% overnight. So there is a big risk here. RVNC. This looks pretty horrendous. I would consider buying some put options here. But it's pretty low already, so I'm really not interested. I'm gonna stick with the bullish trades like PRCH. I might even buy some more after here. I think I bought a couple hundred shares this morning, but I am interested in this. Okay, so we're 5 minutes into the markets and it's still looking good. So let's go to the maps. Let's just go on the 1 day performance. Okay. Um, If we go to 1 day here, we can see stocks that are outperforming already today, right off the bat. You can see Tesla looks good. So, I didn't know what it was going to do with the open. I don't think it was up 2%. Let's actually zoom into this chart here. That's really the only thing that's way green right now. So, it's for obvious reasons. He was a big Trump supporter. So now apparently him and or I mean, I say Tesla like it's Elon Musk, but he is kind of the face behind the company, okay? And he is a co-founder, right? So he came in and on the Tesla scene and pretty much took it over in the early stages. And so yeah, it's looking really good right now. I would buy Tesla. I'm pretty already invested. We have it in our own accounts and in trading accounts and in trading companies managed accounts. So we have this across the board. Looks great. And let's go back to PRCH. So it's still looking good. And this is pretty much it for the stock recap show. I just went through everything. Oh, the wild card picks for today. Tesla, I didn't know what it was gonna do, but it looks good. PRCH also looks good. GCT, those top three plays are probably the ones that I'm gonna look at most today. And then the shorts, if you want to look on the short side, you can play the market both ways, but I would stick to the bullish trades today, especially because of how the overall markets are looking. Okay. If we look at the indexes, you would click on the futures tab and like the S&P 500 is at 6,000, which is a record for the S&P. It's never ever hit 6,000. I kind of got to zoom out on the week to see where we're coming from. So it is pretty much breaking out to the upside. I would wait till you get a the first down day after this long run. Okay. If you're going on the daily chart, first down day would be a day that it broke the previous day's lows. Okay. So it's been a continuation candle for the last 2 days, and we'll see where things end up today, but I'm still pretty bullish on the overall markets in general. Okay. So that's it for the stock recap show here. Okay. I have the IR list and the wild card picks. We already went through the scouting report early, and that's it for the stock recap show. If you are interested in becoming a world-class trader, you can schedule your strategy session at fridaytraders.com, and myself or one of our associates will be happy to get on a discovery call where we can figure out your trading or investing goals. Okay. Remember, we're not financial planners. We're not financial advisors, but we are here to help you through your trading needs. Okay. So anything trading, whether it's Forex, crypto, or the stock market, which we specialize in. Okay. And we're super excited to talk about that too. And, not too many people in my life even trade stocks at all. So anytime that I have a fellow stock trader, I'm always super excited to talk to them. If you're looking to talk with me specifically, just type in the comments that you're really interested in talking to me personally, okay? And I'll make sure that I'm on the call with you. And if I can't be on that call, then I'll reschedule with you to find a slot that works for me, okay? That's it for this stock recap show. Super excited to see you next week, and I will see you then later.